Doesn't really affect, well, it does, because you're wondering where you're going to sleep next and not knowing where you're going to be and not knowing where, if you're going to be safer out. But you've just got to put it to the back of your mind and try and get on with it.
It's scary, it's cold at night and stuff, and you're scared that, you might fall asleep and, something might happen to you and stuff.
I was sleeping under there, in my sleeping bag, nice and toddled up. 3 men, 2 women, come beating me up with them long fluorescent lights, smashed me to bits, stabbed me, and kicked my legs to bits. I had to go to hospital.
It's not that, well, sometimes it is their fault they're homeless, and then other times it's not, and to be honest, they look like tramps.
No one to turn to, dirty clothes, no love, no support, nothing.
Unclean, with no clothes, proper food.
Drink a lot, don't they?
Well, when you go down Manchester, they're all sitting in the doorways, just looking dead depressed and scruffy, just sleeping on the floor, bottles of cider. So that's the way people are going to think about everybody who's homeless.
I'm not agreeing with them begging on the streets. I don't agree with that. They should be made to get jobs and do work, voluntary work and stuff like that, and really, or fetch national service back and shove them in the army.
I've lived on the streets, I know what it's about. It's very, very hard, and you've got to have a base to actually get a job. If you haven't got a base, you're not even worth going to the interview, So it's a domino effect. It's a domino effect that you need, that the government needs to have a policy to get people into work first, by giving them a home and looking after the homeless people first.
It's bad. It can be really bad, yeah. I mean, I don't fit in, so I'm just an outcast. No way you can go overnight, so I'm just find somewhere there or wherever. Yeah. Just trying to find somewhere with a cover, somewhere you're not going to get moved on.
If you've got no address, you can't get a job. If you haven't got a job, you can't get anywhere to live.
Well, I moved down here from Newcastle a year and 9 months ago because me and my mum didn't get on, and I lived in a car for a week, and then I lived in a hotel for about 3 weeks. Most 16 and 17-year-old girls have been going out drinking with their friends and not having to worry about anything, whereas I've got to worry about money, where I'm gonna, what I'm gonna eat and stuff like that.
My family gave up on me because I had a drug problem. I come out of prison. I went straight back on drugs because I lost my sister through drugs, so I ended up sleeping in derelict buildings.
I've worked with a few homeless people, usually with mental problems or alcoholics. One instance I worked with a guy who'd been in a home as an alcoholic, and then the home closed, so he was institutionalised. He was left on the streets for a while till the social services then moved him into a council flat, and I had to go and support him.
Like I said, I'm homeless myself. I've been on the streets now for 3 months, and I can't get funding to get in a hospital or anything like that, but 20 million can get spent on just 2 people getting married, and it feels like people like me just get left out of things where if it's someone that's got some money or someone who's known, gets things thrown at him.
Because he was that used to living in one room. He had a 2-bedroom flat that he lived in, so he needed help using the kettle, the microwave, shopping.
I wouldn't give them pounds, I'd give them 50p, 60p maybe.
No, because they buy drugs with it. Yeah, but what if you wanted a milkshake?
I think it could happen to anybody and everybody. You are, at the back of your mind, selective.
And I've been having problems with childcare because they've got no funding. So I could end up like this, I don't know.
I mean, you never know, I could be in that position myself one day, nobody knows.
Anything can spiral people down. But it's not the down, it's the getting up that we're concerned about.
Yeah, I have done.
I've done in the past as well.
I've got friends who are homeless, but just because they're homeless, I don't look down at them now I'm on my feet. They're still equal and they're still human beings and they're still the same, we're all equal.
Because they don't like work. They don't like work, they like to just get money easy peasy, don't they? You know, so they're not going to get work if they're going to scrounge on the streets.
Oh yeah, if I come homeless, I'd definitely rather get some gold and that. I thought, oh yeah, definitely would, because I wouldn't rob like people's houses. I'd rob like people who can afford it, like shops, shit like that.
Me, I had a nervous breakdown, and that's what caused me to be homeless, because I couldn't take care of my kids and that, and then I fell behind with my rent.
When I was diagnosed of depression, anxiety from my GP, and I was taking some antidepressants for quite a long time, from say 2004 to 2008. And then I was diagnosed of chronic migraines.
When I was younger and wanting this situation myself, I used to think, well, they must deserve it, they must be on drugs, they must have caused it themselves. But I've been in the situation a bit myself. I think it's like we're normal people, it can happen to anyone. You don't need to be like a bad person or out to be homeless.
Spend more on us, not yourself. Look after the people that need it. Well, me, I'm not going to be able to do nothing today, so I'm going to be sleeping out tonight. I mean, any other time I could usually get enough money to get to, bed and breakfast, but today, not a chance. I'll still be staying out tonight. So, just put it down on my day.
If I became homeless, not thought about that one. I wouldn't know what to do.